Hi. Hello. Sunday is a busy day these days. Like I can't compete. But hey, I'm trying to do this quickly. Let's see. Boop 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 boop. La la la. Okay. All right. Put that in there. Hello, yakking with friends. And hello, Snee. How you doing? It's and hello, Tim, thrifty guy. Hello. I put a link up there in case we get any people who want to come on and speak, like Greg Man. Hello, hello, hello. As I said, it's been pretty busy, for live streams. So like, it's 8 o'clock here, and finally I get a chance to have a bit. Yeah, Robert Pierce is looking for a movie and found me instead. Depends on what kind of a movie you were looking for. Like if you're looking for horror movies, you found the right thing. Oh, Starman, well, thank you. And you know how it is, like you just went live trying to find yourself a little bit of a time slot. And by gosh, so I don't know how long this is going to last because I have a feeling there'll be some big time competition. Hello, Jack's Tracks. And Ethan's here too. Yay. Hello, everyone. And it's a rainy Sunday here. And I thought I was the canceled one. Oh, geez, I had to wait till 8 o'clock to try to get my face in here on a Sunday. Jeez. Wow. But we'll see how it goes. I know I'm late. I'm like 5 hours late or something like that. So for all you people who are waiting for 4 o'clock and Doc's going to be on, it doesn't happen like that anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that's the idea. But you got to make a reservation. That's how it is these days. So hello, everyone who's there. Oh, what's this? Your power's been out from Wednesday to Friday? Wow. That's ridiculous. Jeez. I wonder if I-94 flooded again. Hello, fit to be tie-dyed. How are you? Remember to hit that bell. That's the key right there, right? So anyway, I don't know. I just thought I'd stick my head in here and see if we could have a little bit of a show while it was appeared to be quiet. So I wonder if you had any poutine. Yes. Hello, Eddie. How are you? Hey, look at all the people. That's cool. But no joiners. So, hey, come on. There's Rachel's there. Hello. And Jeff's there. Hello. I know. It's been a really hard day to get your face in here. Did you hard work? Well, hopefully you got it done. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Am I in? Okay, we're in. Holy smoke. That was quick.
Oh, here comes everybody. Look.
Brendan's in the house.
Brinley's in the house. Rachel's in the house. Hey. Here we go.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Tom. I haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah. Well, goodness, here comes another one. Boom, boom, boom.
Your schedule's a difference. Was it because Larry Graves was doing a Sunday stream? He was going on with Paul at Fit to be Tie-Dyed, so I kind of I vacant the screen on the Sundays. And I saw Joe going, so I went on his thing for a bit today.
Yeah, I watched the Fab Gab, and then I went off and watched the Monkees marathon on Decades for supper.
Okay.
And then when I came back, Joe was on. So I started to watch Joe, and then Joe went off, and I thought maybe I can stick my face in here and see if I can.
I just saw the notification, so I popped in and
well,
say hi and everything.
That's how it is. You got to ring that bell to get your notifications. Yes.
Ring
Tim,
it so hard that it hurts your hands.
So take note, everybody. Tim's
I was just out in the sun talking to a fella because I was looking after his little dogs for the last couple of days. And so he just came to pick him up, and then we had a talk in the sun, and I'm like, oh my God, it's hot out.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's up?
I don't know if Fit just watched my Uber Big Mac, but did it come with a crate? No, but it should have. It should have came with a tarp. That's what it should came with. Whoa. Goodness. Yeah, there's DJ22. Hello.
Hey.
There's actual people out there. Wow.
We have place for 2 more, don't we?
Yes, we do have space for 2 more.
Yeah.
This is true. Well, that's okay. Tim, and your mute, Thrifty.
Oh my God.
Because, I can't. There. No, that's not the one I wanted. Jeez. Why is that not working? This one. This one. Come on. I'm clicking on it and it's not coming up.
What are you doing, Doc?
I'm trying to hit the comments and it's not coming up.
Oh, okay.
There, that one. This one. He apologizes it's in caps, but hey, take note. Tim's going to have a show on Monday between Rachel's show.
Yeah, because I do the 2 shows, right?
Yeah, the morning show, yeah.
Pretty much daily.
So
the only day I slow down on the weekends a bit on Saturday, because Saturday gets busy. And then Sunday, I used to, because of your show, Doc, but then you switched off and you're doing different things now, or I guess you're joining in on some of the other talk shows that are happening on the Sunday.
Well, I was watching Fab Gab earlier, doing that one.
Yeah, I dropped in for a little bit. They were doing the Beatles mono, or was it the Beatles Masters? I guess Past Masters.
Yeah, Past Masters 2, I believe. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What amateur! I was here for an hour.
Yeah.
A year and a half.
That sounds like the name of a great movie. Doccus, amateur streamer.
Doc's a veteran. Don't be saying that, Stephen Schnee. Doc's a vet.
No. Don't get me fighting. There. Okay, nice to see everyone on a Sunday though. That's cool. And well, what's everybody been up to?
Yeah.
I just bought a bunch of. You know what? I want to give a shout out, Patrick, the Vinyl Archivist. If you're not subscribed to this guy's great show. His forte is generally he takes vinyl records and then he calls what are called rips, or he transfers them high definition, high resolution FLAC files. And so he's gained really a broad reputation doing so, long before he was a blip on the map on YouTube. Anyway, every now and then, because people send him records from all over the world, he goes, I got a bunch of records. Does anybody want these? So JJ, 22 Explosive Hits was there, and myself, some other people. And he said, who wants this album? First pressing, U.S. pressing, Jimi Hendrix, Axis Bold as Love. I'll have that if you don't mind. And he says, okay. And you were talking about the Monkees. He had the Pisces Aquarius album, that one. Monkees, he had that. He had more Monkees. First pressings. Okay, I'll take those. And so you end up getting, I got about 7 or 8. I thought I had gotten 5, but I guess Patrick was saying something more like about 8 albums to start coming my way. That's happening. I just got gifted to me from the United Kingdom, Rob Walker, great guy out of Manchester. He'll be very sad today with England losing in the European Cup with the football match. But nonetheless, I was cheering for England too, but doesn't matter. We're good. Second place is great. But he sent me 25 O'Clock by the Dukes of Stratosphere, which is a side project for XTC. And he also sent me Oranges and Lemons double album, Ape House reissue. That thing for you and me, Doc, just to walk into our store to pick it off the shelf, $50, brand new. If you go in see one, it'll cost you and me $50. He gave it to me for nothing. He just out of here, Rachel. I know. Yeah, well, I'm big on XTC. Hey, listen, this band really Beatles influenced, and people liken some of their music to the melodies and some of the harmonies and some of the studio tricks that the Beatles bring to play. XTC famously did it as well. So that's kind of what's been happening with me.
Wow. Cool.
Sounds good. I like to have breakfast while watching the Rachel's morning streams.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah, Jeff's a regular. He's wonderful. Been a great support.
Have some bacon and eggs and
Yeah, usually it's granola and juice for me, and I like to keep my weight down. So
But Doc, I've been getting in trouble because I've been promoting the wonderful magic of Hantye.
yeah,
The kids aren't embracing young Hantye the way they should. This is a young Dutch superstar, and of course, Doc, you'll know this. He had the big hit "Mama." And now Mama was also covered by another great artist that everybody's giving me a hard time about, but this great legend, Nana Muscuri. Nana Muscuri, and she, of course, covered Mama. And so I've got the Mama I got the Nana Muscuri version, and then I got this. And then, of course, the other thing, Doc, and the kids are going crazy about this thing. Zamfir, the Lonely Shepherd, Zamfir. Of course, this is the magic of the pan flute. The magic of the pan flute.
So any minute now, you're going to hold up James Last.
How about a couple of Bing Crosby cowboy records?
Yeah.
Bing Crosby cowboy.
I bet those are rare.
What?
In the 30s, yeah.
Anyway, the kids are going crazy about that. It's really catching on.
Kids go nuts for Bing Crosby cowboy records. There's no denying it.
They do.
I know. The first thing I thought of was Roy Rogers.
Yeah. Well, I heard some of that Zamfir stuff, and it reminds me if anybody ever listened to the guy Art Bell, who was an overnight radio show.
I listen to Art Bell all the time. The late great Art Bell.
Yeah. There's a group called Cusco that he used to play, and there's similarities. I think they're a German, I guess, synth group or whatever they are. Cusco for their name. Cusco, yeah.
Isn't that a vegetable?
I think so. Mm-hmm.
It's like a salad thing, isn't it? Couscous.
Yeah.
Or couscous. Couscous.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Doc. Yeah, here it is. There's Nana Muscuri with Mama.
Okay.
There's Mama, the Nana Muscuri version. And somebody has look at checks. They're showing what their favorite Nanas are.
Wow.
So this Nana Muscuri, she is really, I'm telling you, she is really taking over the vinyl community right now. So Nana Muscuri, Hantye, incredible, Doc. And
I don't know what that Hantye is.
I'm hoping you'll be joining the Hantye bandwagon. A lot of this thing is they're calling it Hantye mania.
I'm not so sure I'm ready for that.
Well, I have to be honest. I don't think any of us are. You know what it was? They had a box of free records, and the guy I deal with at this used antique show store where I go, he goes, look, Rachel, there's a free box of records there. If you want it, take it. Don't take the two on the outside. Take the one in the inside. There's actually some decent records in there, and there were Little River Band. I know it's it's termed yacht rock, and it's looked down upon a bit, but Little River Band, big band in Australia, they had some hits. So I had a number of their hits, and then I had the Nylons, the Nylons, with a cappella group in Canada from your neck of the woods, Doc, and so much Ontario based. And so I sent those out to our friend James Latterout, who's in New Brunswick. And so he said, I love the Nylons, I'll take those. I said, you got them. And so I mailed that. And then he wanted, he's crazy about Elton John's Tiny Dancer. So I sent him Madman Across the Water and had the booklet and everything. So nice to give and receive VCLT. It's one of the things the vinyl community was fun to do.
That's real nice. I'm sure it's greatly appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it is hot.
Yeah, it's hot here too. My son wants me to get him some ice cream later. He says, get him some ice cream. Okay.
Well, take him to the Dairy Queen.
Yeah, well, he'd rather me go get it and bring it to him. You know,
Oh.
he's a video gamer, so he's doing World of Warcraft or whatever it is.
Oh, World of Warcraft, yeah.
Yeah.
He cannot be separated from his computer. You
No.
go get it for me and you give it back.
Oh well, you know, I work for him, so hey, he gives me cash, so that's kind of an incentive, you know.
Oh yeah, we all like ice cream. Ice cream.
I want
flavor.
ice cream.
Yeah.
Doc, do you have a favorite flavor of ice cream?
Chocolate.
Do you know I like the tiger, the orange and the licorice?
yeah.
When they put that together, I like that.
Mm-hmm. I've always been partial to strawberry myself.
Oh, so
Well, strawberries are classic.
if you would have been around when my mother always bought Neapolitan,
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
you know, like we always ate the vanilla and the chocolate part and left the strawberry. Like,
Yeah.
why isn't anybody eating the pink? Well,
But see,
nobody likes the pink.
I would get mad because Mom, when we get Neapolitan, I wanted one kind of ice cream. I didn't want vanilla and chocolate. I wanted vanilla by itself, or and there was a little bit of chocolate in the vanilla, or a little bit of strawberry in the chocolate. And I said, Mom, this doesn't sound right. But I was a particular child. But there you go.
Yeah, well, nobody in our family would eat the pink.
Yeah.
So my mother would get mad, you know, like, why isn't anybody eating the pink?
Yeah.
Oh, black cherry. Black cherry is great
Yeah.
from
Very
Robert.
good.
I'm not
Butter pecan from Paul down below there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
Does anybody ever use that Nestle's Quick stuff, kind of a powdered, sugary stuff? On ice
Yeah,
cream?
you can get it in strawberry and in chocolate.
Yeah, it used to be in a metal tin. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they still sell it, Jeff. They still retail that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
wait,
Childhood.
come on, Eddie, you can do it.
Yes.
There he is. There he is.
Hey.
You're gonna turn your YouTube off. Turn your YouTube off, Eddie. There you go. You didn't get it.
Hello. How's everybody?
Oh, pretty good.
There you go. Well, to gain entrance to this chat, you must tell us what your favorite ice cream flavor is.
Yeah.
That would have to be good old vanilla.
Good old vanilla. Oh. What's all this? Oh, this must be something.
He's speaking Mason language.
Okay, but here's something about the strawberry ice cream. He's allergic to strawberries. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, Speaker's Corner. I haven't seen him in a long time.
Jeff's great. Yeah.
Yo.
Hey,
Oh,
Jeff.
sorbet. Good. I love lime sorbet. That's good. No. Okay.
Geez, I like to put fresh cut up strawberries on top of strawberry ice cream. It's kind of strawberry, kind of a strawberry explosion.
You just kind of slice them up and
on top of strawberry ice cream, so it's kind of double,
yeah. Or Breyer's French vanilla. Ooh.
Yeah, pretty good.
It's just.
And I like strawberry alarm clock.
Yeah.
That might be
That's probably a Ben and Jerry's flavor, right?
Mm.
For
That would-
sure.
I like it, yeah.
Yeah. And any ice cream but Superman? What's that?
I haven't even heard of Superman ice cream.
Superman ice cream. What's that?
Never even heard of it.
Now, if they had poutine ice cream, that'd be different. I could handle that.
I don't think I could handle that.
It'd be extra fattening.
It would be that. Yeah, there's culinary waiting to happen.
Yeah, I just had some poutine ice cream. God. Yeah.
I used to like it when my grandparents would make homemade ice cream.
Oh.
They had the hand crank thing,
Oh yeah, they shaped like Snoopy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, like
We'd have to
look,
turn.
I made ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
wow. Orange sherbet mixed with vanilla, orange cream, or whatever you want to call it. It goes well with ting too.
Well, that's fine. Oh yeah, it would.
No,
Did you get any more ting?
no, the store
Oh.
still. No.
Very good.
Superman is multicolored flavors, but it tastes like Play-Doh.
Okay.
Rum and raisin. Yeah, I don't know. Really? Well, we're talking about ice cream. Whatever. I don't know. Tim's going to tell us about his favorite ice cream.
Okay.
My
Hey.
favorite, but
Hello.
Hi.
My favorite ice cream is butter pecan.
Spud
Butter
pecan.
pecan, yeah.
That tastes like potatoes. Tim? Oh, he's in delay.
Oh, sorry about that. I forgot to mute it.
Tim, you with us? Tim?
Yep.
Okay. Spud raisin, you said?
No, butter pecan.
Spud pecan. It tastes like potato.
No, butter pecan.
Oh.
I got to like that when I was stationed down in Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Doc, I have an album here that you'll like.
Oh, good. We want to see. There you go. It's all yours. It's. Oh, wow. I didn't even read it for the longest time.
Now you quit that.
Holy cow, yes.
I'm on the stream.
Wow. Now, where'd you find that?
I got it with a bunch of albums I got for free years ago.
They were willing to give that up? What kind of crazy people are these?
I don't know. Somebody that was getting rid of most of their collection.
I had to pay for mine. Of course, I got a CD, though, but still.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to have tiger feet on it, doesn't it?
It does.
It does. And you can't help but dance.
Yeah.
So all you other people out there, you're missing out on the mud revolution.
Yeah, tell me about him. Teach me.
Oh. Is it?
Okay.
I haven't heard of him. Edward, have you heard of Mud?
We've heard
What's
of
that?
Have you heard of the band Mud or this album Mud?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's new to me too. So Doug's gonna teach
Band
you.
Mud.
The best of mud?
Yeah, there we go.
So are they like a power pop band? What's their?
Well, you heard of the Sweet, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Kind of like mud?
Very much like mud.
Okay.
Nice.
And
Very nice.
Tiger Feet's their big one.
It's
Okay.
there, right there, number 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Number 2 in your song list, number 1 in your hearts.
Yeah, look at all the good stuff they do, like the hippie shake and
Dynamite.
Dynamite. You can't. Oh, I found these guys by accident one night.
Oh, yeah.
I need Stephen Schnee to help me teach us more about him. Steve will have heard of him. He knows all these kind of things.
Probably.
He probably does, yeah.
Yeah, mud.
Ask Steve. Steve will try anything.
But hitting some of these. There's a custard stand called Leon's that has all the presidents from Carter to Obama.
See, I told you Stephen know about
And
them.
they're all
He says they're a poppy glam band.
Yes. What am I having for supper? Probably one of those gigantic Big Mac things. Yeah, Mud is a poppy glam. They sound exactly like the Sweet. And you know why? Because the people that wrote the Sweet songs wrote their songs.
Oh, that don't tell me now. That I know. That's Chip.
Chin and Chapman.
Chapman. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And Chapman also was big with Blondie, getting Blondie off the out of the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you like the Sweet, you'd like Mud. But I mean, they were around back in the early 70s, the same time as Sweet was.
Yeah.
So like when you hear what
Little Wally.
like Little Willie and all that kind of stuff, it's the same thing. Same idea. Yeah, Fox on the Run, that's Sweet. Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, Susie Quattro, they were big with as well.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And Nicky Chin, him and Nicky Chin, they were also big with Smokey. And of course, Susie, because that makes sense that it would be Susie Quattro doing the Stumbling In
With Chris Norman.
Yeah, with Chris. That they went together because Chapman and Nicky Chin had influenced both those guys.
So
or wrote for them both.
Same ilk. But they're funny on stage, though. They're funny on stage.
And are they still together, Doc?
Oh no, they're gone. They're gone. Two of them are dead already.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not unusual with bands from a certain era.
Whoa, what's this?
Paul,
Holy
be
crap,
careful out there.
today. What happened there?
We're going to find out.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Ooh.
I got a trivia question for the panel.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
This could be
What
tense.
do you know the name of the band that Debbie Harry sang for first?
Before Blondie?
Yep.
Before
It's a
Blondie.
very good album. They made a really good record, probably a couple of good records.
Paul Sprang, a leak.
Oh my God. He started sweating.
Okay.
He's okay. He was just working.
Well, the thing is,
God, I have to surrender. I don't know the
yeah,
answer.
well, the
on
thing
that.
is, Eddie, is this a band we would have heard of?
You might have. The band was called The Wind in the Willows.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what? I knew this because they talk about it. It was done around 1968, 69, somewhere
That
in
is
there.
correct. That is
Yeah.
correct. It's a very good record. It's on my want list.
Yeah, I've seen it. In fact, it's discussed whenever you watch a Debbie Harry biography or anything like that, where they're looking at the history of her music and band. I've seen it. They're like outdoor. There was some trees in the background or something. She's like a
Yes.
brunette. She's got
Yes,
brown
that's
hair and the thing.
That's the record that I'm looking for. Kind of an OG, an early pressing of.
Yeah.
How old is Debbie Harry now? Like 80
Oh,
something?
wow.
I think she said he was 76, something like that.
Wow.
Well, let's look her up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe her
Let me
birthday
give
was
her-
just days ago.
Hey, Doc, let me give her a call. Call me.
Call me.
Get it? Get it? Call me.
Excellent.
Okay, so Debbie is 76 years old.
Mm-hmm.
She was born July 1st, 1945. So she just had her 76th
Oh, yeah.
birthday. So happy birthday. Belated
Happy
birthday
birthday,
to
Debbie
Harry.
Harry.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Debbie.
Yes.
Yeah, I like her. I mean, I
Me
love
too.
Blondie.
Wow, all these artists from the 70s, they're all getting old.
Yeah.
Jeez, wow.
We
Well,
are.
it feels like we are too.
Yeah.
Debbie Harry was great on the Muppets.
And Paul's got her birth name as Angela Trimble.
Boy, I would have changed my name too. Jeez. Born on Canada Day. Oh,
Okay.
well, that's
Canada.
Canada.
When did we start Canada Day, though? I don't remember Canada Day as a kid kind of thing in school.
Oh, it used to be called Dominion Day.
Yeah, we were at Dominion, the Dominion of Canada, the Pink Bits.
Yeah, I think it was when we started to cut more ties with Britain. Then,
And then we got our own day, Canada Day.
yeah, like I would take the Queen off our money, please.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I kind of lean with you that way. I mean, it was cool in 1867.
Yeah, but like put our own people, like take the Queen off the quarter and put on Paul Anka or something like that.
What do you
Well,
like
Paul
to eat?
didn't stay in Canada. He barely wants to acknowledge he was ever up here, Paul Anka.
Do you like us in the U.S. just have dead people on it?
Well,
Oh, we got lots of dead people up here.
oh yeah, we're looking into the dead.
Good night, everybody. No, I'm just kidding.
So like on the quarter we can have William Shatner.
50
yeah.
we got a royalist here. He loves the Queen.
Okay.
Speaking of Canada, I've been listening to a lot of Canadian prog bands. I like the music that came out of Canada, especially prog. But in my latest video, I talk about this band that's from Canada, Quebec, Eden.
Eden.
They only made this one album, and they sound like Yes.
How old is that?
1976.
Oh goodness.
Mhm.
Well, they're likely
So-
dead now too.
Years ago.
If you want to check out my latest video, I talk about them.
Well, Edward, do you have any Klaatu?
Yes, I do. I think I have about one record of them, but I've been noticing that there's a record label called Return to Analog, and they've been reissuing all this rare music that came out of Canada, prog rock, and so many bands I've never heard of.
The Shat is 91, William Shatner.
Wow.
Yeah.
91. What?
You know, isn't that fantastic for Canadians? What a bragging point to have the captain of Starship Enterprise, one of the great 60s show, iconic kids loving it,
Well-
and the guys from Canada, the main
But
guy.
in the show, he tells people he's from Iowa.
Well, that's the character, right? The character Tiberius Kirk is born from Iowa. I think it was Iowa or Ohio, something like that.
Iowa, Riverside, Iowa, a little bit south of Iowa City.
Yeah.
See, this,
Yeah, that's the character of Tiberius Kirk, right? That's where he's from. But the actor who portrays them from Canada, Montreal, and James Doohan from Vancouver. So Scotty working the engineering, another Canadian out of Vancouver. So pretty cool. That would have been cool to see Klaatu. People are confused on the radio about who they were, the whole Beatles thing.
June Lockhart.
Yeah, I still don't understand how people thought that was really the Beatles.
Yeah, they did because of, there's a whole bunch of clues. One is there's Goodnight Vienna. Ringo had come out with Klaatu Barada Nikto on that.
Oh, okay.
So they figured, and it came out, 1976 or so for Ringo,
Right.
Goodnight Vienna. And then this came out, and so they thought, okay, it's carrying over the Klaatu Barada Nikto thing that Ringo did with that. So there's another clue for you all. And then when you listen to the song Sub Rosa Subway, the vocals are similar to Paul McCartney. And then it's got backwards tape kind of things going on with it. Overdone brass sounds a bit like Too Much. It's all too much, a little bit like that. And they thought Klaatu was the Beatles because they were stupid. Well, no, I think there was more to it than that. I think it was because some of the production value were similar, particularly on the song Sub Rosa Subway, which did make some a mileage on the charts.
That's a very interesting story, and I always kind of wondered how did thanks for letting me know about that, Rachel, because I was like, how did folks think that Klaatu was the Beatles? I don't get it, but I see the connection now.
Yeah, they both came out the same year. Klaatu came out, I think, the same. The first one came out the same year as Goodnight Vienna. So that was kind of one of the tie-ins for it. And it had, clearly it's influenced by those. It's not the Beatles, or, if your ears tuned in where you go, well, it's obviously not the Beatles. But just if you just listen to general tropes, there's a lot of Beatle tropes in that thing with those.
Controversy. They love leaving little clues. This is how it worked the last time.
On the melody, back in 1870, just beneath the Great White Bay, and the guy's Canadian, but he's putting on this English thing. Alfred Beach worked secretly, risking all to ride a dream. It's got that.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
The drums, the tunes, da 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 da. I
get it. Yeah. I only have one album by Klaatu, and I like it. It's called Endangered Species. That's a good record.
And he says it started when a DJ said they weren't the Beatles. It took on its own life after that. And yet my own personal anecdote, I'm in a car with my buddy, and I go, holy crap, does that ever sound like McCartney? I knew it wasn't. I go, holy crap, it sounds like McCartney. And my buddy goes, no, it doesn't. It's kind of taking more of the Paul thing. Like, I'm not seeing it. And then the disc jockey goes, and we got Klaatu. They're sounding a lot like the Beatles. And I go, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
But the local DJ didn't say it was the Beatles. He said, it sounded a lot like the Beatles.
Right.
Yeah, what are you going to do with a song like the Hudson Brothers? What was that song they had? It was like a total Beatle pan, like an ode to the Beatles. They had a big hit with it around the same period of time.
So you are a star?
So you are a star. You are a star. Okay,
As if he didn't sound like John Lennon.
Let me take you down, cause I'm so you are.
Oh yeah, now I remember that song. I remember that now.
You do a whole thing on bands that sound like the Beatles. What about the Bee Gees? Lonely days, lonely nights. Where'd I be without my woman?
That does sound like a Beatles song. That does.
Sunshine. You brighten up our world.
How do you mix a Beatles song into that?
Yeah.
Pardon me?
How do you feed the Beatles song into that? Well, like the same way you did the Hudsons and the, you you mash them up? You do a mash.
Well, well, look at Stars on 45. When they did the
Oh,
Beatles
yeah.
medley and that.
Mhm.
I mean, that was
I
one,
remember that.
too.
Yeah.
That thing went up the chart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to switch to Jeff so that Tim gets the duck over in the corner.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
So
Okay.
it's just a thing. The Beatles are highly influential, and people like the sound, and they wanted to. If you wanted to hit record, God, let's try and sound like the Beatles. Yeah. What was that song? Man, they sound just like John, Paul, and George. Man, you ain't bad, but we've heard it all before. You sound just like John, Paul, and George. Yeah.
I always thought that song by that band that called Los Bravos or something. You remember that song, Black as Black? I Want My Baby Back. That sounded kind of Beatles-ish to me.
A great song. I like the song quite a bit.
Yeah, me too. I want my baby back. Oh man, that's a good song.
And some bands like the Rolling Stones, they couldn't sound like the Beatles if they tried.
And they did try. They did try. Yeah.
They did. I mean, they do a version of I Want to Be Your Man.
And did it sound like the Beatles? Not at all.
No, it sounded like the Rolling Stones.
But it's great that they didn't, because the Stones are great on their own too. I mean, they have their own sound. I like the Rolling Stones quite a bit.
They tried to do Ruby Tuesday. They thought, that's going to be our Yesterday, but
yeah, it's so great though. I saw them do that song in concert, Ruby Tuesday. It was so good.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
This is true. I can hear the connection. Sure.
I can see this because this is where Richard gets his love of Michael Jackson from. Well done, Paul.
I hear Paul McCartney in there.
The girl is mine, Paul. I'm a lover, not
I'll never forget when I heard that in that song. I'm a lover, Paul, not a fighter.
Yeah, that was horrible, man. I couldn't stand those collaborations that McCartney was doing.
Right.
No, they're not more prolific. They just lasted longer.
They might be.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, how can they not be more prolific when you're together as a band 40 years past the Beatles break, 50 years past the Beatles breaking?
Right.
Yeah.
Now, in fact, I got this ready to play next, probably later on tonight.
Oh, he's going to play like a
Oh, good album.
It's a great album. It's the first appearance of Ronnie Wood. So.
Yep.
Charlie's all right tonight.
Yeah.
Now, what is Keith whispering to Mick at that in that picture?
Probably hide your stash.
Probably like, hey, Mick, we're not going to do another version of Ruby Tuesday.
Yeah, I'll betcha. Okay.
The University of Vinyl talked about that album in one of his videos here that I saw.
He's great. I love that channel. This is Tim. It's called the University of Vinyl. And if you aren't subscribed to this thing, you're missing out. He's really good. I love
He makes you take notes.
Edward making his giveaway on the other day.
What's that?
I said you made it out big with with all the albums he was getting out the other day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Are you talking about the Vinyl Archivist?
Yeah.
He's always been very, very, very kind to me. Very, very generous.
He's funny as heck. When he doesn't know what to do with an album, he goes, "I'll send this one to Edward."
He starts a
anybody want this one? There's silence for a minute. He'll go, give it to send it off to you.
It could be something like Yoko Thin Ice Part 2. I'll give that to Prog Hat.
At least I managed to get one there.
Yeah, because you got the
Boz Skaggs.
Edward got the Helen Reddy from him.
Oh man, I love that record.
It's a good album. Yeah.
It's a really good record. I was sad though when y'all were telling me that about Helen Reddy. I was like, oh no, I didn't know that.
Dave is wrong about this Harvey Mandel thing.
No, actually,
on a track or
there's
two.
a little truth to that.
That's not what I heard. I heard it was Howie Mandel.
Oh, stop.
Oh, okay.
You know, accidentally.
With the
Yeah.
beloved glove put on
He
his head.
shaved his head and everything.
Oh man, that's like somebody got
Yeah,
me
we
on my
kinda
own
lost
stream
it, didn't we?
yesterday,
Like,
telling
Harvey
me
was
that I
good,
missed.
but-
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go
I was
ahead.
just saying, Howie Mandel was great, but he kind of lost his way a little bit, maybe. I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
did. He
Well,
did.
no, he's bigger now than he was because now he's on all that X Factor stuff.
Didn't he? Wasn't part of his problem that he was a germaphobe of some sort?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
I
it
mean,
was kind of a crippling level of being a German.
like he's done
germaphobe.
everything from Saint Elsewhere to Deal or No Deal. I think he's doing fine. Don't worry about Howie Mandel. He's fine. And he's Canadian.
Yeah, plus on America's Got Talent.
They're gonna put him on the dime.
Yeah, he should be
He
next
should
to
be on
the
the
Queen.
dime. Yes.
A double header.
And we can call it a Howie. Hey, I'll give you 5 Howies for 2 quarters.
Yeah, okay, I'm good to go with that.
Okay, that's cool. Okay. I hear Jeff has a couple bargoons he'd like to share.
Yeah, I have a couple of bargoons. Now, does everybody like the group, the Dave Clark Five?
Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard them. Yeah,
I
yeah.
do.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I do like them.
Well, I just got this in the mail. Their
Up
movie.
in the mail.
Yeah, I bought it on eBay. It's their.
Oh, it's a movie. It's a
yeah,
movie.
having a wild weekend. It's
Ooh.
pretty good. It's shot on some of the same sets that they shot, the same areas that they shot Hard Day's Night, and all those big buildings that are gone now. But it's their only. I think that's their only film. And also, you see. Well, go ahead.
Where'd you get that from?
What? Oh, I bought that on eBay. I found it real cheap.
Oh, okay.
Now, see, I had this double set of the Dave Clark 5. Last night, I found this interesting Japanese CD. The Dave Clark 5 versus Peter and Gordon.
Oh my gosh, they're having a fight.
Yeah. Well, see, I got it because of the Peter and Gordon songs. And it's pretty good. This is from Japan.
That's like the Beatles versus the Four Seasons, right?
Yeah, something like that. Mhm.
Wow.
And
that's nice.
one more item I got last night. You said on your last Bargoons that you had, Doc, you had the Peter Gabriel best
Oh,
of
yes,
the
yeah.
16 greatest hits. Now he only had one other best of album. It was this one.
Ooh.
It's called Hit. Yeah, it's a
Hit.
2 CD set.
Two seasons. Mine's only one.
I know.
I'm,
That's stuff I got actually recently. Pretty good stuff.
yeah. So like that's Glad All Over in a World Without Love.
No, it's yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
World Without Love and Woman and yeah.
And on the back, do you get to check off the ones you like and then add it up and see which
Well,
one's the battle?
It's all in Japanese, see, because I can't,
Ooh.
I can't read it. It's in Japanese.
It's not on VJ. No,
No,
it's not on
no,
VJ.
no.
Okay.
Mhm.
Somebody's trying to, like, it'd be like, I don't know,
Mhm.
the Byrds versus Herman's Hermits or something,
Yeah, something like that. And I also saw they put 2 of the Hermits movies on a double twofer on either side, 2 movies. And I decided I'm not going to have a Hermits movie. I'd rather have Dave Clark 5 myself.
I'm thinking I'd rather have the Hermits.
Well,
I
nah.
think
I'd
that
rather
would
have
be
I'd rather have a DC 5 myself.
Oh, have you watched it yet?
Oh yeah, I enjoy it. Hmm. Yeah.
Well, you liked it. You liked it.
It moves pretty quick. For a '60s rock film, it moves it and doesn't. It's not slow. It goes pretty fast. You look up and it's and then you see all these great big buildings in London, and all of them are gone. Because that movie was shot in 1965, so it's kind of like a time capsule of '60s London. And the fashions and the music and that sort of stuff.
It's a documentary.
No, it's not. It's a film about 5 guys live in a house, and they're shooting a commercial for meat, and Dave runs off with the star and gets to some homeless people, and their car blows up, and then they get picked up by a gay couple, and for the 60s, yeah, a gay lady and her gay husband, seriously, and then they go to this big party, and they have to wear all these costumes because the police are looking for them. See, and they're chasing around the countryside. It's an interesting film.
Shall I bring another person on? You think I should bring another person on?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Always.
But Hudson, you have to tell us your favorite flavor of ice cream before you are admitted on here.
Yes.
Cookie dough.
Yes.
I think he said cookie dough.
Yes, I did.
Cookie dough. Yeah, that's good.
Cookie
I'll
dough.
watch you talk that.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can stay. All right.
Good.
Oh, okay. And water. Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Jeff's gonna answer the phone.
all right, Doc.
Oh
can I
no,
make
it's
you
just
jealous?
a text.
Doc, can I make you jealous?
You're gonna make me jealous?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Book early.
Make me jealous. Do it. Harrison Clapton, something love songs.
And other
Oh,
assorted
okay.
love songs. I got this early.
Are you saying that the Bargoon or something?
Yes. I got a stack of books for free. So this is about
Free is the best Bargoon of all.
because I'm
Yes,
so
it
I
is.
got
It looks
this.
really good, Hudson.
I got John
And-
Lennon, 1980.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Wow.
I should have known better. From Jude
Oh, hang
Kessler.
on, what is that?
Okay.
I couldn't tell what that was. What is that?
Should have known
Something.
better.
Oh, should have known better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Signed.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
George Martin Maximum Volume and
Wow.
Sound Pictures.
Holy cow.
And
What the heck, Hudson?
this.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Wow.
Oh, the recording reference. That's a very good book. Very, very handy to have.
Yes. You can make me small now.
Well, I am jealous. I'm jealous.
I think we're all a bit jealous of
Yeah, those are very cool books.
Oh,
I've
wow.
never seen some of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Dave just got 12 months for stealing a calendar. he needs to write for Jay Leno or something.
Mm.
Jack Gill says the Lennon 1980 and George Martin books by Ken Womack are
That's
great.
amazing that someone
book.
Jack's age, look at this avatar. Amazing someone Jack's age could come up with that kind of insight. Amazing.
Yeah.
Gifted. I thought Hudson was gifted, but this kid.
Long time no see. Yeah.
Wave to Ethan Hudson.
That's Ethan.
Have fun packing.
There you go. There you go. Wow, that is that looks like he robbed the library.
No, because I do a podcast, so I get sent these for free.
Jeez. That's it. I'm starting a podcast.
As long as you review it.
Maybe the Harrison estate will send me a crate or something.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Or maybe Sean Lennon will send me a postcard or anything. Wow.
A long time ago.
There's Harry Hudson.
Harry.
Everybody wave to Harry there. Hey,
Hi, Harry.
Harry.
Hey, Harry. Yes, we got full house tonight. Yes.
A long time ago, I started to think about doing a podcast.
And what happened?
I just didn't want to talk about myself only.
No, that's what a podcast is. You can talk about whatever you want.
Doc, check the private chat.
I've been thinking about starting a podcast, but it's for my other hobby,
What's your other hobby, Tim?
reading.
What kind of books would you cover?
Lots of books.
Well, I cover books that are in the public domain.
Oh,
Old
Old
ones,
books.
yeah. Mhm.
oh, you mean like Dr. Seuss?
Well, like sort of like Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh,
like classics. Yeah.
Agatha Christie.
There's some Agatha Christie in it. See, I go by what the domain is here in the States because we're more stringent than most countries, and so here it's 1925 or before right now. Books published in 1925 or before.
Goodness. Well, I guess that would be public domain, wouldn't it? That's like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The copyright You're probably getting all these Edgar Rice Burroughs books. Those are way.
Oh yeah, he has several in the public domain also.
I'll bet you. I wouldn't be surprised. Guy Lombardo.
Lombardo.
Oh, Frank Baum. I'll bet you he's in the public domain.
Oh yeah, all of his books are.
I would be. No, I think Disney has the rights to them actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here's some words of wisdom here. Two-faced people suck. You don't know which face to slap.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Write that down. Right. Okay. Moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving
Yeah.
on.
Now.
Yeah, and now for something completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing in my hat, or nothing up my sleeve. Okay. Anybody else got anything to show?
I can show some more stuff.
Besides Eddie's wall there?
Yes.
Hang on.
Look, Eddie, look at that wall. Holy. Point out a couple of things on that wall there.
Well, for Father's Day, I got that David Bowie Ziggy Stardust poster. And from what I understand about it, is it true that it's right around the corner from Abbey Road or somewhere, the studio, where that shot was taken? Has anybody heard that? And then Rachel sent me that Pink Floyd Animals.
Oh, well.
And then I got Queen. And I got a video about Queen. I did my top 6 ranking albums, favorite albums by Queen. And I got McCartney, of course, the famous poster from, is it London Town or Greatest Hit?
The Wings Greatest, I think.
And then the poster you get with Uma Guma when you get the CD version of Pink Floyd with a little bitty picture of Eddie Van Halen in the corner right there.
Yeah, what's that little tiny one under Paul McCartney?
Oh, back in the day here in Texas, they had carnivals that when you popped a balloon on the wall, you could pick a little glass, little picture thing, all kinds of bands.
Like a
I
carnival.
found it at a flea market, and it reminded me of my childhood, so I bought it for $1. It's a little Pegasus or unicorn, and it's glass in there, like a little mirror. It's real neat.
I was looking at your hoop. I was looking at the Queen poster. The Bowie one from Ziggy Stardust, that's in Soho. So Abbey Abbey Road is in St. John's Wood. So it's it's a few miles away from Abbey Road.
Then I misunderstood. And somebody try to explain that to me then. And of course, I got the Led Zeppelin Hot Wheels car set of the album cover.
That Bowie is a lot closer to where the Oasis shot the cover for What's the Story, Morning Glory.
Oh, okay.
On Berwick Street. It's more around the corner from Berwick Street.
Right.
So it's in Soho.
I got the story mixed up there, but yeah, I saw that and I wanted that. And then the 2 little pictures underneath is one of my favorite bands, progressive band, Soft Machine, and then Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers next to it.
And the one to the right of a calendar there, right by your nose.
Oh yeah, my DC calendar, because I like comic books. I'm more of a Marvel fan, but I still like some of the DC characters.
Me too, Everett.
It looks like a little film strip there in between the calendar and the.
Yeah. And then I got this. I think it was a record store day, and I got it pretty cheap. But have y'all seen this? It's the Beatles. I'll show it real quick.
Looks like Beatles 1.
I thought it was Beatles 1.
They're EPs. Is it the Beatles EPs?
No, actually.
45s.
It's the 45s for it's only a few of them. It's like. Yes, it is. Oh, this is my favorite one. Yellow Submarine with Eleanor Rigby. I love that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these are the Beatles singles.
Now these are replica in here, and this one is Hey Jude, and the other one is Something.
Yeah, that's how they used to come.
Yeah.
And then you get this really cool poster. And I want to hang this up, but I'm running out of. You can tell I'm running out of.
Running out of space. Yeah.
Right underneath animals. Well, it would have to be sideways.
That's a classic poster.
Oh
right there.
yeah, yeah.
That's great image.
Six, yeah.
So,
Mhm.
and then they put this little bitty cool thing in there, and I'll take it out to show it. But they put this in there, and it's the apple, but it's like a little.
Oh,
Yeah,
The
Apple
45 thing, yeah.
45.
Mm-hmm.
So I got that real cheap. Sometimes I just fall. Rachel knows that I bargain, I trade, I find deals here and there. So
Yeah.
I got this for like under $10, and it was never open. So I picked it up.
Wow, really good deal, Edward. Yeah, I
So-
picked that up in a heartbeat too.
that's a bar.
Yeah, it's a good find. That's a really good find.
Doc, it's a bargain.
It is. It's a bargoon in the first order.
Yeah, I got George Harrison's, what is it, the Love Brain Damage. It had everything. It's got the poster, everything. But the one thing it's missing is the little pick, the guitar pick.
Uh-huh.
They came with it. But it's got the poster. It's got the sticker. There's a Dark Horse sticker that came with it. So I've kept it all intact. I bought it secondhand. But
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
so everything's there except the little guitar pick. But a good CD as well. If you haven't heard Brain Damage by George, it's quite a song, quite a strong album to go out on.
It is. It's really some of George Harrison's really good songs on that record. I love that record.
I think you mean
I should do a review
Is it
video on it.
brainwash.
It's called Brainwash. Yeah.
Well, oh, Doc, I have a bargoon to show you.
Oh, goody.
I showed it on Paul Cycle DJ's video earlier.
Seasons in the sun.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
It has the first four Fresh Air albums on it, on 4 CDs.
That is very, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Got it for $4.50.
$4.50.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good deal.
Wow. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, well, that's a pretty good bargoon, I'd say. Yes.
Yeah.
And if I may show one more, this book I got for $1, and I think Rachel knows this, that I'm a big Bob Dylan fan as well. Bob Dylan in America.
Ooh.
I haven't started to read this yet because I'm reading a Who book right now, but this looks like a very good, interesting read.
Well, Bob Dylan is American, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Well, it's not like he came from, Chabababaya or something, like, of course he's American. So, like, where else has he been?
He tells. I don't know if you ever heard this, but he tells
Remember,
me
he went to England.
I don't understand that one. It's like
he always
saying,
told this crazy story how he was like a hobo and he traveled on a train, but I don't know how true that is. I don't know if y'all ever heard that.
Trying to channel Arlo or Woody Guthrie.
Yeah.
It's all about his travels in America. And like,
He visited Woody Guthrie, I heard, in a rest home, he said, or something.
Yeah, he went to see him on his deathbed, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep, he was from Hibbing, Minnesota, up in northern Minnesota.
Yeah. Now, I believe that. I do believe that, yeah. I read a book about his life growing up in Minnesota.
do you think he's been to Rhode Island?
Most likely, because he went to New York City from Hibbing.
That's pretty close. He might have taken the bus or something. Like, I'm in Rhode Island now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he might have done that. I would. I remember standing in the Atlantic Ocean once.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you sink or swim?
I stood.
Oh.
I stood in the Atlantic Ocean. I'm proud of that. Like, how many of you have ever stood in the Atlantic Ocean?
I have. I swam in it.
There you go. It don't taste any good, does it?
I've swum in the Pacific
I
Ocean.
made it a habit not to try drinking any. This was when I was a kid. Down in Florida.
When I was in London, I made sure to get down to the Thames and I dipped my hand in the Thames, and it didn't dissolve, which is a good thing. I think it is.
Well, a month ago, I stood in Lake Michigan.
Ooh. Ooh, and you survived?
Yeah.
Great Lakes. Doc, you had to have been in the Great Lakes before.
Well, I've been in Erie and I've been in Huron. And what's the other one?
Superior.
Much too cold. Much too cold. Brr. Yeah.
I've been in the Pacific. I mean, it's cold, but it depends where you go. There's spots on the island where the temperature, because of sand, the tide goes out and the sun bakes the sand all day, and then the tide comes in, and then you get into that water, and it's like a bath. It's just amazing. You walk out a mile out off the shore, and it's only up to your waist. It's gorgeous weather. Beautiful water.
Well, see,
sounds amazing.
It was in the 90s here in Rockford. This was north of Chicago, where we went maybe an hour and a half drive. It felt nicer. There was a breeze going and everything, so got away from the heat that way.
Right. Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
And Tim, I want to thank you again for doing the interview with me. You did great. It was a lot of fun, and that's content of the channel because I just do the live streams. And so I have very little content on there these days because I delete the live streams after. And then, so my channel is really the interviews and contest entries. I enter all these. Time anybody's doing a contest, I'm going to be the first to jump in there. I try and do those.
First try.
I'll be happy if I win a Mud CD. Based on what you're telling me, they sound pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
You go on YouTube and check out Tiger Feet by Mud.
I will.
I will.
You know, another great channel, like we were talking about Tim, University of Vinyl, another really good channel I find interesting, maybe not everybody, but it's called Trash Theory. It's the new British canon. And this is a guy, the narrator, they're so professionally done. And he'll go like before punk, how punk music became punk music. And then he goes in through all the influencers. And of course, with one of those beautiful English accents, it's so engaging and draws you in. There's film clips and there's interviews and quotes from the artists. And he does all sorts of stuff. I've played.
I need to check that out.
Before.
I need to check that out.
Trash Theory. Just go Trash Theory, New British Canon. Fantastic.
Trash Theory. I'm going to look that up tonight.
Yeah. Dave,
you'll like it. Edward, you'll be really happy you found him. And just find your favorite genre. The bias is towards the English bands. So like they did an analysis of shoegaze before shoegaze, what created shoegaze, what it is, who are the bands, the influence in there, Jesus and Mary Chain, and goes into it. Sometimes they'll go into it. I'll share the link here and I'll put it in the private chat for Doc.
Okay. Thank you. I do want to check this out.
Yeah, and I've seen. I'll just read a sampling of some of the stuff he's done. Songs that are most likely about Courtney Love, of course, by Foo Fighters. Before 1976, how punk became punk. How Smells Like Teen Spirit changed the world. Another episode. Can't Stand Me Now. The shipwreck of the Libertines. What happened with that band? The Tangled Legacy of Spice Girls and Wannabe. That was excellent. Depeche Mode and Enjoy the Silence. From parody to royalty. The New British Canon. Before our friends Electric. How synth pop became synth pop.
That sounds interesting.
Okay, I'll get that one for you. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, that one sounds interesting. I like synth pop. Oh yeah.
And
family. Yeah.
So here's the link to it. It's called the New British Canon. I've got to put it in the private chat for Doc. You can cut and paste this for Edward and everybody else. It's just a heads up on a really, really good channel. It's not a vinyl community channel, really. I mean, it's kind of above and beyond all us, but the presentation is perfect, really, bar none.
Thank you, Rachel. I copied and I have it pasted now.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Cool.
So, I watch it all the time.
I just want to say, Doc, thanks for having me. Rachel, Tim, Jeff, nice seeing you guys. I gotta go. I gotta go ready and get ready for tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Now, what's tomorrow broadcast?
What's tomorrow?
Well, I start work early in the morning, so it's another work week.
Work? What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've forgotten.
Mhm.
But hopefully, I would like to mention this. Hopefully, I had like a second small interview. So hopefully I might hear back from that, and that could be a nice little promotion. So we'll see.
Ooh. Keep your eyes on the Edward. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good night, guys. Thanks for
All right.
having me.
Take care.
Bye, Prague Hat. Yes. Yes. Oh goodness, Invisible Ray is there.
Oh, trouble in paradise.
Yeah.
Trouble in paradise.
Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh. Oh yeah, the Archies sound like the Beatles. Yes, they do.
In a way.
I can make
I
that.
think they sound a bit more like Andy Kim.
Yeah.
Or Ron Dante.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Him too.
Ron Dante, that's who did it.
He's singing all those songs.
Just ask Paul, Psycho DJ.
I know
Oh,
he's showing that. I looked that up. It's expensive.
Yeah.
You know, like $20, $25, $30. I don't want to spend that much on Ron Dante. You know, I'd love to have it, but that's no bargain in my book. Oh, geez. But it's kind of on my wish list now. I'm gonna keep an eye out for it. If somebody's gonna say, yeah, you could have this thing for $5, then I'll get it. But not for 30. I don't think it's worth 30. You know, just to put it on like, do the hamburger.
Yeah.
I don't think it's worth 30. And you know what shipping is too. You know, like just because it says $30 and another 30 for shipping.
For shipping, yeah.
I'm not doing it.
That's sort of like on these infomercials you see on TV, how they say that you can get a second one for free just to include shipping and handling.
Oh yeah. But they don't do that. It's just like $30 plus $17 shipping or something. Like, get out of here. When I played on eBay 2 years ago, it's like $3 shipping and that sort of thing. Now they want $30 shipping for something worth $5. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Because it costs more to get it over the border.
No, this is to America. I'm putting in an American address to send it to, and they still want $30 shipping. I don't think you're. What do they call it? It's gouging or something.
Yeah. 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 A lot of the CDs are like $250 with $25 shipping. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Get out of here.
Not a bargain at all.
No bargain at all. No.
Yeah.
So I just keep flipping. You know, like they'll get me with the price of $2.
Yeah.
$35 shipping. Flip some more.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, Randy.
yeah, look, retirement talk? Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
How are we going to spend our 401k? That's what it comes down to.
What 401k?
Most of mine went to pay for my daughter's college expenses.
Oh yeah.
Or a Harrison crate?
Well, that's one. Yeah. Well, I'm actually semi-retired. I work for my son, so I'm, but I'm still over here.
Dave's got
my son would come in my apartment and say, "Get to work, Dad." So okay,
He's a slave driver, huh?
He is. Yeah. Should have raised him better.
Somebody's got to make the money.
I know.
It's like, I'm the breadwinner. I bring home the bacon, whatever.
Well, I mean, he's young. He's 27. I'm 60, so I'll let him, do the hard stuff.
Let him bring home the bacon.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I worked for Bobby Whitlock, Invincible Ray.
Oh dear.
Poor Bobby Whitlock. He's getting the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
I don't even think they're sending him the crate. I think they sent him the cheap version.
Yeah.
Like, here, have the 2 CDs. Thank you.
The CD version, yes, and Hush, right.
Bobby Whitlock is king.
Okay.
He is. Yeah, go watch the Bobby Whitlock. Him and Coco Chanel or whatever his name is.
Coco Chanel.
Whatever. He kind of wavers a little bit. You ever notice?
Yeah. Now, is this Bobby Whitlock one of the Eric Clapton, Derek, and the Dominoes band?
Yes.
Yeah.
The 4 guys? Okay. I know because the drummer's in jail because he killed his mom.
Yeah.
And And then I think the bass player died, and then Eric's alive. So okay.
Wait. He's got the Ron Dante album with the autographed photo.
Oh boy.
Huh? What? Yeah, they send him a flexi disc, the thing that you cut off the cereal box.
Yeah, the cereal box. Yeah.
That's that's worse than the short end of the stick.
Send him a thumb drive.
What an insult!
Say, Mom, the cereal.
Send him a download code. Please send
Yeah.
him the download code.
Yeah.
I know, Ray. I was cheering for England too.
Sorry.
Bloody hell!
Yeah.
What a shame.
He says it's still a strength, but I think he means
England missed like three field goal penalty shots, so it's kind of if you can't put the ball on net, my God.
Yeah. Well, when Randy says still in shrink, I think he means the Ziploc bag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Layla and other murder songs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ron Dante replaced Bobby.
Bobby?
Might be.
Well, I don't think Bobby would stoop so low as to do Sugar.
I think I read somewhere, is it Ron Dante in politics in California or something like that?
Gosh, I don't know.
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Maybe he was like a lieutenant governor or something.
Ron Dante was governor?
A lieutenant governor.
That's cool.
Considering they're in California, they had Clint Eastwood as mayor, and that Sonny Bono was mayor of a town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Technically, Ray, England can be called the second best.
Mm-hmm.
Second best team in Europe.
Yeah, but if you lose, there's no second best.
No, I know, I get that, but too bad. I mean, they've overachieved a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ron Dante has a right-wing cult party, but his albums still go for big money.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess on that same album, there's old advertising jingles too.
Yeah, probably.
I think when I did a little research on it, it says they've got some old advertising jingles like "Be a Pepper, Drink Dr. Pepper" or something, sort of thing.
Was the Archies the only group they sang with?
Yeah,
or was other stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Him.
His voice sounds familiar, so he's probably with the stuff.
Do the Jughead.
Oh yeah.
All that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Where else can you get that on a record?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did. You know who Jughead's voice was?
Yeah, Do the Rocket Ship.
Yeah, the guy who did Jughead is the guy who did with Ernest T. Bass on the Andy Griffith Show.
You are correct.
Howard Morris was the voice of Jughead.
You are correct, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Howard Morris did the cartoon voices. This is correct. Yes. He was also Adam Ant.
Oh,
Well, Doc, I have to go for a little bit. I just got a text from my son saying that dinner's almost ready.
What are you having tonight?
I think he made tacos.
Oh,
Tacos are good.
Ask him for poutine.
But I might be back on after I'm done eating.
Okay. Well, if we're still here, we'll welcome you with open arms.
Okay.
All right. Take care there.
See ya.
Yep.
Who did Bullwinkle Moose? It was. Oh, geez.
They had an interview
I'll
with
Google it.
YouTube,
We'll have to Google it because I don't know offhand who did it.
Oh. It was one of the writers.
Yeah, wasn't it a famous voiceover artist? She did a Twilight Zone episode too, I believe.
No. June Foray did not.
Oh, it wasn't June Foray?
No, June Foray did Rocky.
Yeah, okay, yeah. The other guy, I can't think of Bullwinkle. Yeah.
Bill Scott, apparently.
Yes. Yeah, he was one of the writers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jay Ward, produced by Jay Ward and Bill Scott.
Yeah, there you
that's
go.
fine.
Yeah.
Do you remember watching Bullwinkle and Rocky in glorious black and white?
Well, yes, because we didn't get color TV until the 70s.
Really? Okay, cool. In U.S., we got it at 66. So it was like in first grade and all these color TV.
Oh, wow, you were lucky. No, there was only one kid in our block who got a color TV.
Oh, yeah.
Time color TV came out, and we'd all run to his house to watch the afternoon school stuff.
The stuff,
Then you'd go home and say, Mom, why can't we have a color TV? And, of course, we didn't get one.
You know, it was the same thing. I was in Winnipeg, you know, in the 60s, 66 to 71. I was in Winnipeg. We had a family come up from Chicago, Illinois. They brought a big frickin' television. You know, nobody had one the size they had, and it was in color. Saturday morning, all the kids on the block, we went over to the Carlson's place.
The cartoons, And
then when Space Ghost was on, he had these red power bands, white costume. We would frickin' turn the color up, and the magenta and the reds, the color would shift into the magenta like pink. And it would glow outside the bands because we had distorted the color. Wow. So being kids, you know, as we're eating our Fruit Loops. You know?
Like 3D.
Well, see, my dad worked at a furniture store when I was a little kid, so we got a color TV ourselves, see, at our house.
Yeah.
And, go ahead.
Sorry. No, I'm so sorry. Keep going. I was just going to say Stephen Schneider.
Okay, and also I'll go one more. I don't want to pat myself on the back, but when I was 6 years old, I got a portable color TV.
Portable color TV?
At age 6?
Yeah.
What?
Were your people like rich?
No, not really. My mom and dad both worked, but I think my dad won it for selling so many TVs or whatever.
Okay.
And he was unboxing it for me. And he said if my grades started going down or if he wanted to borrow it for a football game, but other than that, it was mine. So I used that TV until I was married. So it's a nice
like a Philco or something.
I don't remember the brand. Because see, my mom and dad made me go to bed at a certain time, so I'd get up and watch Tom Snyder's Tomorrow Show or whatever, you know, when I was a little older, and stay up late and then, you know, watch the show.
Your little color television.
Color TV.
Wow.
I like that song, Stephen Schnee, the song Tracy. I really like that thing.
Remember that one.
Yep, that's Ron Dante too. Yes. And I think that's on that same record.
Yeah.
You know what's cool about it? It sounds like the Beatles.
Yeah.
Really? Tracy? Yeah, but I don't get the Beatles out of that. But
no, neither do I. But it's just something we're saying today.
Now, what was the one I always thought was Paul? The My Belle and Me by the Tea Set.
Oh, I like that song. Did you like that?
Well, I'm not saying I didn't like it. I always thought the second voice that came in was Paul McCartney.
Oh, I never thought
like, "My Belle and Me, I'm in love with you." I always thought that was Paul McCartney.
You were the answer to all the questions.
Now, was that the song that line in French?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
My Belle and Me.
I'm in love with you.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So somebody should have started a rumor that Paul McCartney joined the Tea Set, and that would have went over.
Yeah. Probably Paul McCartney's been everywhere.
Well, he didn't die.
No.
He just left
he
the
didn't
Beatles.
die in 1966. Yeah.
Because that was like 1972, wasn't it?
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, he could be Wings in the Tea Set as well.
Yeah. So like that was 1970.
Yeah.
Roughly. So he left the Beatles and joined the Tea Set.
Yeah.
I'm onto something here. Yeah. Whatever.
Very good.
Paul's watching the Tracy video. What's with the golf carts?
I don't think I've ever seen the video. I just remember AM hit. You know, it was AM radio fair.
What? They had videos for Tracy? What?
Paul's out watching the video.
Yeah. I'm in love with you. Test.
Come in.
Test.
Ooh, worked.
Echo.
Oh, okay.
I think there's a link for it that Paul's.
If I click on it, there it goes. Oh no, I have to copy and paste. Oh, why won't I do it? Oh, frick it.
Ray with a theory.
Bobby Whitlock tribute up at the moment. His life story. Did you know he was dating Patty's sister at the time? As in Patty Boyd, I imagine.
Bobby Whitlock was on his program on his YouTube channel talking about how he was dating, that he had dated her at the time.
I thought that Patty Boyd's sister was married to Mick Fleetwood. Maybe somebody else. Back in the day. Back when they were doing the early days.
No, that was Marianne Faithfull.
No, Marianne Faithfull was dating Mick Jagger.
Oh. I get them confused all the time.
Yeah.
Isn't Jennifer about her Patty Boyd's sister?
Or Twiggy.
Jennifer.
Yeah.
And also there's some French in there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whatever happened to Twiggy?
She got chubby.
She put on a couple of pounds.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's still out there. Yeah.
She got wood rot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. What time is it here? 9:30. Not too bad.
9. Yeah. Oh, it's 8:38 here. I've been informed I have to get off the chat at 9. So.
Okay. So you got 20 minutes.
About 20 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's okay.
Mm-hmm. I have to do some stuff tonight.
I'm not getting in. I'm not having the best of viewership tonight.
How many you
for a while?
So, oh well. Maybe if I get some big time guests on.
YouTubers on, yeah. You need the big names.
Big time guests like where'd that Harry Humstone go? Where'd he go?
Oh.
Gosh.
Get Invisible Ray up.
We'll see. We'll see. Or if I could get like Tim Allen or.
Oh yeah.
Or Psycho's Platters.
Yeah, Paul will be good.
Big names. Here's a big name.
Hi, Kimba.
Kimba.
I don't believe Kimba's ever been on a show.
Nope, he's never been up.
She doesn't come up, no.
This could be a first. Be a first.
That would be something.
It would be a feather in my cap if I could have on a show.
You had a cap.
Invisible Ray is praying that Richard Dolman makes an appearance.
He'd only cause trouble.
He's on fire today. He's a little firebrand going today.
Oh boy.
So I heard. He'd have to be kicked. Dwayne Allman wasn't an official member of the Dominoes, but he was a guest that played on 5. That's enough.
Okay.
Yeah. And was married to Cher.
No, that was Greg.
You're right.
Yeah, Greg was married to
Cher
one. For a couple of weeks.
Dwayne's the older one that died, right, in the motorcycle accident.
Yeah, Dwayne died. Greg just died a few years ago.
Greg just passed away a few years back.
Yeah, Cher and Greg Allman were married for a couple of days.
And then they had Bo.
Elijah Blue, enough to conceive.
Elijah Blue, that's Elijah Blue.
You know.
Like, how bad can it be when you're married for a couple of days?
I'm just kidding, but they're married and now they're not. Celebrities for you.
Like all this thing, like for better or for worse, rich or poor. 2 days later, get this guy out of here.
Yeah.
What? Mm-hmm. Oh wow. What else? What else is happening? Need some more stuff. Am I gonna have to hold up mud again?
Oh, they're great. They're taking the internet by storm. All the kids are following them.
Yeah.
Now that's an English group.
Yes, they were.
Okay. I'll have to get some mud sometime.
Yes, if you like sweet, you'll love mud.
Okay.
Or vice versa, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like sweet, so mud will probably
songwriting team. So it's like this is from like 1973 or something.
So what's the last thing you bought, Doc, music wise?
Oh wow, lots of bargoons.
Oh yeah, big sack of stuff.
Yes, I've been buying Bargoons. Let's see something I've bought recent.
Mm-hmm.
Van Halen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, here, I fixed up this one. I know you're going to say, what?
Oh,
Hey,
you
not bad.
played it.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Rolling Stones. Mhm.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. I saw that concert, or the concert that they used to support that album.
Well, yeah, but when I got it, it was just the disc only.
Yeah. Where did
Yeah.
you get the jewel case and everything?
Well, I've got lots of spare jewel cases.
Oh, I mean the title stuff and whatever it was. Did you? Okay. Okay.
Ancient Chinese secret.
Okay. That was the last album before Bill Wyman quit. I believe that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. I was fortunate enough to see Wyman before the
So, like,
band, or before he left.
All it was the disc in a plain thin jewel case.
Mhm.
I says, how much for this one? $1.
Mhm.
I'll take it. Like I got lots of spare jewel cases. I'll get the artwork from online
Yeah.
and make my own. So
Yeah. That album's pretty good.
yeah,
So maybe their later albums after that were so inconsistent, though. But that one's pretty good.
yeah. Sharon and Greg were married for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Sharon called
pretty
me
much.
up. Greg passed out in a plate of spaghetti.
Mhm. Yeah.
See?
No, Paul's going. I agree. It's a good album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no.
And I
Oh, gosh,
believe
I can't read that.
that's okay.
Eyesight is failing me. Oh
You read it?
no, I can't.
Okay. I
Oh.
believe Greg Allman was a good friend of President Jimmy Carter too.
Probably.
Yeah, that's what when I was in high school. I remember that kind of stuff. So,
Uh,
have a rock star at his inauguration, and Greg Allman. So I believe that's right.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing something about that.
I was in high school. Mm-hmm.
Phew. Well, anyway, yeah, I've been doing a lot of bargoon hunting for a little past. But I've heard of places now.
Well,
Yeah.
the lockdown. So you guys are going in stage 3 or whatever. So things are opening up. You can get to thrift stores. When you talk about bargain hunting, yeah. So this means you've been going to thrift stores.
Yeah, well, those are mostly thrift stores. Yes. Yeah.
Very accurate, Paul. Very good. Very accurate indeed.
Yeah. So like I've done everything in this area. So like
Mhm.
I'm done for now. Like I gotta wait for the stock to
Yeah.
revolve
Yeah, me
around.
too.
So I guess there won't be any more bargoon videos for a while.
Mm-hmm. I got to wait for them to put some new stuff out there too.
It's too soon to go back.
Yeah.
So what's this? They stumped for Jimmy, as did the Eagles.
Yeah, I guess they were promoting him in the presidential run.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is something else. Kimball wants to talk to Ray.
How is that movie Scandal about Christine Keeler?
Who's that? I don't know.
Oh, I remember that movie.
Yeah.
That was one of those, I saw it on one of those late night movies after the other movies are over.
Interesting analysis.
Yeah.
Mm.
She had an affair with somebody in British politician or somebody back in the early '60s. I don't know who it was, but that was who she's famous for.
Hi, Greg.
Yeah, look, he's looking at us.
Hey.
He's looking at us. Oh, wait, Kimba says she's got a bargoon on a sealed Flip Wilson DVD for a
Yeah, I
dollar.
love this show. Was it his TV show?
Here comes the judge. Here comes the
Yeah,
judge.
it's a great show.
It was a DVD. Black Widow's not a bad movie, but a little slow. Thin plot. That can't be good. I was watching Loki.
Oh, yeah. Did you enjoy it?
Up until the last episode, I kind of fell asleep.
Oh.
Ooh. I liked it before then. I thought of, like, have you seen any of it?
No, I haven't.
I won't go into spoilers and all that kind of stuff. But up until this last episode from this past weekend, I thought it was great. And until all of a sudden this
And then Doc passed out. Yeah.
Wow. I don't know.
Doc, it's so good to see you. I'm going to head off, but I wanted to come on and got the notification, so want to come on and say hi and all that.
Okay.
Always good seeing Jeff. Thanks for all the support, Jeff, for the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rachel.
Great show. See you in the morning.
Subscribe and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, thanks everybody. And Doc, we'll see you sooner than later, I'm sure. You're the best. Take care, everybody. Have a great Sunday. And I'll be online tomorrow morning as usual. Take care, everybody.
We'll do it all again, kids.
Okay. Oh, it's just the you and me show now.
Okay. Let's just go back here. Even Stephen Schnee wants to chime in on Loki. The last episode was most exciting and fun. Well, that was the one I fell asleep in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch it again, but I liked everything before that. And this one was just kind of, I don't know, maybe I was too tired. The Flip Wilson DVD has Johnny Cash and this kid from a group called Wings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
I remember I saw the Supremes on the Flip Wilson show after Diana Ross left. Yeah. They were pretty good.
Let's see.
They had some hits for a couple of years.
Maybe Steve can come on and tell me what happened in that Loki.
Yeah.
What did I miss? God.
Well, in the 70s, everybody and their dog had a variety show because of course Sonny and Cher had one. Tony Orlando and Dawn had one. The Manhattan Transfer had one. Captain Tennille had one.
The Hudson Brothers had one.
Yes. The Shields and Yarnell, if you knew who they were, they had one. A mime group in the 70s. Just everybody had a.
Yeah, nobody has variety shows anymore.
No, nowadays, no.
Yeah. Although they've got like America's Got Talent. That's basically a variety show, but it's more of a contest than anything.
Right.
So what time is it now? It's going on 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we don't get any more joiners, Jeff, I think we're going to call her quits.
Okay. It was a fun stream.
Yeah, because I've been doing this for an hour and a half anyway, so.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Sounds good. Okay.
People don't like to watch more than 10 minutes, I find.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're a YouTuber and you go back and you see the analytics on the stuff you had just done, people just do not watch. They click on and they go, okay, that's enough. And they're out of here.
I mean, you and me retired guys.
Okay.
Here comes
this will just be real quick. I mean, because I'm in the middle of cooking dinner, and I didn't want you to go offline before I had a chance to talk. The Loki, the latest one, is the most exciting one.
Really?
Yeah, it's so many things happen, so many Easter eggs in the background, so many things going on. This is when, no spoilers here. This is when, at the end of the last episode, you met 3 Lokis, or the 4 Lokis. You met classic Loki.
And
what was that?
Loki.
Yeah, alligator Loki, kid Loki, classic Loki, and I think like brute Loki or something. Well, you meet them, and they go, and then more Lokis show up, and just craziness ensues. And this is the penultimate episode, so basically, this leads you. All these things happen, and then it leads you right to when they're going to meet the main villain of the show. You're going to find out who's behind the TVA. Yeah, the big bad. So this is actually basically winding up a bunch of stuff, and a couple people come back, or another character comes back that you haven't seen. And it's fantastic. It really is. So I think that you probably just caught it on a day that you were just really tired, because out of all the episodes, this is the most action-packed.
Yeah,
probably just caught
and
it.
the most fun.
Yes. Penultimate knows about action-packed. Doesn't, yes.
But
that's my new name, Penultimate.
Do you know anything about Loki Penultimate?
Well, I was going to ask. So I kind of stopped watching the MCU after the last Spider-Man one. So, like, are these things a continuation from that, or are these flashbacks, or what is the deal on this stuff?
What this stuff is you had Vision or WandaVision, which was that was basically Wanda processing the grief of the death of Vision.
Okay.
And in a very weird, crazy way. Falcon and the Winter Soldier takes place right after Avengers End. Well, yeah, all these basically take place right after Endgame. Winter Soldier or Falcon and Winter Soldier takes place after. Did you see Endgame?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the end of Endgame, Captain hands Sam the shield.
Yeah.
This series is based on that, where Sam is battling the idea of he doesn't want to be Captain America, and then all this crazy stuff happens, and then this one, Loki, happens. Remember in Endgame when they went back in time and he got a hold of the Tesseract and disappeared? This takes place right after that. So all this is linked to Endgame, and it's leaving doors open and sort of introducing you to facets that they haven't been able to expand upon, like the multiverse and all that kind of stuff.
So there's a post-credit scene in Black Widow that is an obvious setup for the next movie as well. I won't say anything about it if you haven't seen it.
Okay. Did you see Black Widow?
Yeah.
Okay, so in Black Widow, you know that person that she talks to?
Yes.
This was filmed before, or this was supposed to come out before Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
In Falcon and Winter Soldier, that character appears in that too.
Yeah, okay.
So
it sounds like I gotta watch these series to kind of keep up to speed with this thing.
I think that they're making them where you don't need to, but it's kind of where it's kind of like you might miss something here or there.
Yeah.
But these are just great. They're not filler because they're all great and they're all wildly inventive. But it's like, well, they couldn't do these things on screen, or else every Marvel movie would be 6-8 hours long or whatever. But it's really fun to get into these things, and especially now.
What I did last fall is I found a website that put all the MCU movies in a timeline. So I watched the timeline in sequence, starting with the first one was Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And then the last Spider-Man was the last one in that time. So I watched them all in sequence. And there was a lot of things that made a lot more sense. And I also discovered I'd only seen about half of them anyway.
Yeah, you didn't start with Iron Man.
Hold on just a second, guys. I got to go take something off the oven, but I'm going to come right back.
Okay.
Like in about 30 seconds.
The first movie was Iron Man, but the timeline, the first movie was actually Captain America, Captain Marvel.
Oh, okay, well that's probably
Captain America.
Yeah, Captain America.
First Avenger.
Phase.
Yeah, Captain Marvel comes before that. The Captain Marvel is actually the first one in the timeline.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so many Marvel movies, but for the most part, they're all good.
Mm-hmm.
And you watch these DC
The only
movies.
one I didn't like was the Thor Ragnarok. I thought it was.
I thought that was the best Thor movie out of the three.
I thought it was just too much goofy humor in it. Like it was.
But I like the goofy humor. What was that?
I thought Thor Ragnarok was a riot.
I thought so too.
I thought it was a little too much.
Okay.
I would rather have a riot than because Thor is not one of my favorite characters anyway.
See, I love Taika Waititi or Taika Waititi, the director. He just makes these crazy weird movies, and so I thought Thor Ragnarok totally fit in with that. I thought it fit in closer to Guardians, which is I found it funny that Thor and Guardians ended up together in Endgame.
Yeah.
Well, they used everybody. Nobody was left out.
No, but I thought like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't, it didn't end up like, it didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you didn't end up like, like in terms of the style of filmmaking, you like Captain Marvel ending up with Guardians of the Galaxy, whatever, because there were two different types of characters. Whereas in Thor Ragnarok, it was kind of goofy fun, and then he ended up with Guardians of the Galaxy, which is goofy fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm looking forward to the new Suicide Squad, which is a James Gunn. I didn't like the first Suicide Squad. I don't like Harley Quinn.
I'm afraid of it. I'm a little afraid of it.
I don't like Harley Quinn or anything like that, but the movie looks so fun and outrageous, sort of like in that Guardians of the Galaxy Thor Ragnarok type.
Are they doing
Just
any
out
more
there.
Deadpool stuff? Because that's funny stuff. I think
Deadpool's funny.
That's the right balance. There.
They are doing Deadpool, and supposedly the next one is going to be in the MCU. It's not going to be separate like the other two were.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, and I think from Deadpool 3, they try to bring the X-Men in.
Yeah.
Well, no, they sort of brought the X-Men in with the other ones, because a couple of characters from the first two Deadpool movies were from the X-Men, just not popular characters.
But I mean, that was when Fox owned the characters.
Right.
Yeah.
So now that Disney owned the characters, they've got Deadpool now, but they're going to use the next Deadpool movie to bring the X-Men in, to bring all the Fox-owned characters in.
Right, and they're also going to bring in Fantastic Four, because if you watch the like the little presentation they did for Phase 4 of Marvel, at the very end of it, you saw the numeral 4 in the background, but it was the logo for Fantastic Four. So somewhere in this universe, they're going to bring in Fantastic Four. I don't know if they're for their own movie or if they're just going to end up saving a character in one of the other movies. I'm kind of scared about the new Spider-Man, because the two Tom Holland Spider-Man movies are fantastic. They're my favorite Spider-Man movies. Two of my favorite movies of this whole new MCU and related. But I'm hearing that they're bringing back the other two Spider-Men. And they're bringing back who played Green Goblin in the old one?
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe and him back. Yeah, and I think that they're going to be cramming too many people into the movie if all this comes true.
I've heard that they're going to be messing around with alternate timelines, and there's
the multiverse.
Black Widow will, like, Scarlett Johansson's going to return. There's all this speculation out there, and it can get real convoluted pretty quick if they're not careful.
Yeah. Disney is trying to do the same thing with the Flash movie. Like, let's bring back Michael Keaton and let's bring back.
Yeah.
We're doing the same exact thing.
Well, apparently Michael Keaton's coming back in his character too.
Yeah, and Ben Affleck. Mm-hmm. So they're doing. Everybody wants to do this multiverse thing.
Okay.
So
I'm not a fan of multiverse.
See you later, Doc.
Oh, take care, Jeff.
Bye-bye.
Good night, Jeff.
Bye.
Enjoy dinner.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of multiverse. I loved Spider-Man Into the Multiverse, whatever, that animated one from 2 years ago or whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm not a big fan of cartoons, stuff like that, but I love that. I thought that was great.
I fell asleep in that one too.
The new series that I'm not excited about is the What If series for the MC.
It's a cartoon.
Yeah. And it's going to be like where Killmonger is. I mean, the whole gist of the What If comic book series was, what if Peter Parker was the Hulk or whatever. So they're changing all these different people. So Captain America is actually going to be Peggy Carter, and Iron Man's actually going to be, the Peter Quill, or the leader of Guardians of the Galaxy, is actually going to be Black Panther. And they're just, doing all this stuff. But they said you need to watch these in order to, because you may meet some new characters that will appear in movies in the future.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot of work.
Sounds weird.
Yeah.
But the actors do the voices. So like Black Panther is actually it was like Chadwick Boseman's last work before he died.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark in these things.
Wow, that's a coup.
Yeah, so you know, there are all these things like Tony Stark's coming back to the MCU. He's not dead. No, he is dead. It's just he's coming back and he's doing voiceovers for the cartoons.
Oh yeah, but there's been so many Iron Men in the comics.
Yeah, I know.
Well, in fact, we got that Rhodey guy. He can easily be the next Iron Man. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So, if they're going to pass Captain America off to Falcon guy, So.
Yeah, exactly. Hey! Spoiler alert! So, anyway, I'm going to go eat dinner. I just wanted to catch up on the MCU. Nice talking to you, Paul, and nice talking to you, Doc.
Always.
Hey, thanks for the tip on Donnie Iris. I ordered those CDs.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah, and they sound fantastic. And I don't know if Mark Avzek, the producer, keyboard player, got back to me. He contacted me through email, so we're trying to set up an interview. With him, Donnie. Oh yeah, with him, Donnie, and Marty, the guitar player.
You gotta let me know about that because I'm a huge Donnie Iris fan. I love that guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So okay, gents.
Okay, take care.
All right, we'll see you later. Bye bye.
So long.